What's up, everyone? This is the Danger Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, and today we're coming at you with a Dragon deck profile. This deck was built by Andrew Shawless. He's the brother of Zachmaster. And this deck is currently for sale, as you will see in this video. So we're going to start you off by showing you the monsters in the main deck, if you will, Mr. Andrew. Okay, so he runs 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Of course.
It's basically the big beat stick of the deck, one of the most important cards he summons. He also runs 1 copy of Deep Eyes White Dragon, Gold Series, and 1 copy of Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon from the movie pack. Then he runs, for tuners, 2 copies of Maiden with Eyes of Blue, 1 Sage with Eyes of Blue, 1 Priestess with Eyes of Blue, 1 Master with Eyes of Blue, and 1 Protector with Eyes of Blue. That's the Blue Eyes portion of the deck here. As you can tell, there's a heavy amount of tuners, because his is a Synchro-based variant. After that, he's got a few other important cards in this deck that you would, of course, want to see. Those being 2 copies of Red Eyes Bee Dragon, 1 copy of Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, and 1 copy of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He also runs 2 sets of level dragons. He runs the Armed Dragons, 1 copy of 5 and 7, and the Horus Dragons, with 1 copy of 6 and 8. Then he has other small dragons in the deck, with Prime Material Dragon, Felgrand Dragon, and Montage Dragon, as well as tribute fodder in the form of 2 copies of Kid Moto and 2 copies of Alexandrite Dragon. Finally, he has a few other monsters in the deck, those containing to be Kuribo, Winged Kuribo for that effect and battle damage, Marshmelon, because you always need something to stall out, Honest, because Blue Eyes is a light, as well as most of his deck, and a copy of Slave for the Sky Dragon from the Gold Movie Pack. And boy, does it look nice. Then he also runs Lord of the Red with Red Eyes Transmigration to help summon out his Red Eyes Bee Dragon, which of course in turn turns into Darkness Metal. Now for spell cards, we have 2 copies of Dragon Shrine, 1 copy of Summoner's Art, 1 copy of Vengeful Bog Spirits, 1 copy of Soul Charge, 1 copy of Parallel Twister, 1 copy of Majesty with Eyes of Blue, 1 Pot of Duality, 1 Raigeki, 1 Night Beam. As well, he also runs 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Silent Doom, 1 Silver's Cry, and 1 Ancient Rules. With Blue Eyes being the most important card in this deck, there's a lot of ways to pull Blue Eyes back to the field or protect it. And now on to the trap cards. He runs 2 copies of Magic Cylinders. That secret rare does look just amazing, doesn't it? 2 copies of Karma Cut. A copy of Starlight Road.
That is utterly beautiful.
A Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Blazing Mirror Force. As well as a copy of Crystal Avatar. Torrential Tribute. Compulsory Evacuation Device. 1 regular Secret Rare Mirror Force. And a Call of the Haunted. That's the main deck portion of his deck. He also runs a Synchro-based extra deck that we're going to show you as well tonight. Since he has a high amount of tuners, he also has a high amount of synchros. They are organized from lowest level to highest level. So he runs 1 copy of Stardust Charge Warrior, 2 copies of Black Rose Dragon, 1 copy of Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, 1 copy of Stardust Dragon, 1 copy of Stardust Spark Dragon, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, as well as 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Azer Eyes Silver Dragon, 1 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon from Shining Victories, a Stardust Cipher Divine Dragon, a Red Nova Dragon, and a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. Now this is his extra deck. As you can tell, it's very balanced out with the different ways and combinations of his deck. Of course, if you were to purchase this, you could change it in any way you wanted to. Personally, I'd prefer adding in a couple extra copies of Azer and Spirit and replacing the Hot Red and one of the Black Roses in the process. But that's just me. Overall, this is a very powerful deck and has won him several games. He's just trying to build more decks than he has space for and requires a little bit of money to get that started. So if you're interested in this deck for any reason, let us know and we'll help you get in contact with him. And this is the Danger Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, signing off.